Kavera and
see you right now, Prime Minister.
Once again, I've seen these people twice. I'm seeing them in Corona.
Mwanyala kugana NRM wabali kugana na president wetu Museveni Yoweri Kaguta. Mwebali na era mwanyala kugana chairman wafe wa PLU General Muhozi. I love you all. My message is simple. The Prime Minister wants to live in time, but I'm encouraging you young people, like I went this morning to Soronko Model School to plant trees, a few trees. So I'm encouraging you, all of you, buli omwadeka asimbechi, buli omasimbechi. So muna asimbe emiti zino mudslide zitawanya omuti gujja kukwata ettaka lireme kugwa. Tujja kavalinga ki ensozi. So mbakubiriza mwenna buli omwaddeyo omuvubuka asimbe emiti. President yampa obukulu n'angamba nzije mbagambe. Ye akoze era ffe tulina kumwebaza na kumusiima mugire emyaka gye gyasigaza. Naye angamba mbagambe mulekerawo okufumbiza obwana obutanakola ki? Obwana obutanakola ki? Bangambye Budadiri West owawonalabona ddala Mafaabi. Abaana abato abatanatuuka be bakola embaga. Kituufu? Abagamba kituufu emikono waggulu. Bana bali wano mweka. So mulekera okufumbiza abaana abatanatuuka ekyokubiri president abasabye mukendeze ku mwenge. Mbadde nzija wano ssaawa 3. Nsanze wali parliament. Eya LC parliament eri awo etudde. Balina ensuwa 8, buli nsuwa eriko abantu 15. Ne babuuza mugenda kukola ssaawa meka. So mukendeze ku mwenge, mukendeze ku temukozesa biragalalagala bino enjaye amayirungi, then mukole nnyo n'amaanyi. N'agamba n'esente za PDM muleme kuzikubamu mbaga, kuba bagambye muzikolamu akadodi ne mukuba embaga ne babasala ne mugenda mu maaso. So tuyambeko omukuuka tukulakulanye eggwanga lyaffe ng'abavubuka. So we bubaka bwa president we buyagamba mbagambe then n'okwagala ennyo ensi yammwe. So General Muhozi mbadde nzija abatumidde naye abagambye tukwatagane ne president tukole. Generator yagiteeka ku masannyalaze amanene kati wakyali road shading. So aba generator wire yaffe eri kuki? Eri ku magugu waggulu. So tuyambe president okulaba ntutuukiriza ebigendererwa bye. Mwebale nnyo mwenna, NEMA webale, government webale. Honorable Nambozo, thank you for inviting me. Honorable Nambozo wenafuna obukulu bwa minister yavuga emotoka najjo waffe Masindi nga simwadde mafuta. Nange nagamba nja kukusasula. Naye atekese emikolo 3 nga buli kaseera Honorable Nabanja abeerako ne wantumye mukama wange. So naye waleero namugambye ngenda kujja kuba nina n'omukolo bulala ku ssaawa 12 e Kampala. Naye mugambye nja kujja wano olwaleero. Ba youth symposium ngenda kutegeka wano olukiiko lw'abavubuka ababugisu. Tujja kulutegeka wano wa Musoronko. Era nja kuyita omu ku boogezi bammwe ajja okwogera eri abavubuka ku byenkulaakulana ajja kubeera Honorable Nandala Mafaabi. Abagala Mafaabi ajja ayogere mu lukiiko lwa NRM muliwa. Abagala Nandala ayogere mu lwa FDC muliwa. So tewali wa FDC. Mwagivudde mwena. Lwaki mugirese musigaleyo kalenga 5 muyambeko omukulu Nandala. Kubanda ba chairman yazze ne ba chairman abalala 6 bali wali emabega bajja ne prime minister. Banage mwebale nnyo.
Emisale gy'ebibala, emisale gy'embaabo, emisale gy'enkwi egyebiriirye. Tulabirire miiga, tusobola okufuna amaizi age tusobola okusukirira. Abatusookerewo bakuumire obutonde. Sena tulina okubukuuma. Emivule gye twetanga nti gyakakungulu gyaweirewo egyayise giri ayina. Mwebale okuyiza.
And we want to say thank you. We thank you for all other initiatives that you've started. But as it is said, a lot is required. But we know that you will do more. Since now, I think we'll be expecting you more in Bugisu. Right Honorable Prime Minister, I will not say much, but allow me state or request that when we were in Kapchorwa with the president, he promised to meet Bugisu leadership, the parliamentary group, but we would also want to have the religious leaders and the LC5s in that meeting. That meeting is very critical because we need to discuss strategic issues that relate to Bugisu. So we request that you arrange for us that strategic meeting. Today is a day that we are looking at environmental issues. Honorable Nandala has hinted that partly it's because of poverty that people are encroaching on the environment. But we have initiatives as people. Right Honorable Prime Minister, Bugisu requested for a university which is supposed to be tailored to look at the challenges that are akin to Bugisu, but also that affect other areas in this country. Right Honorable Prime Minister, Bugisu as a region is still having that quest for a university which will be a science-based university that can attend to some of the issues that are affecting us, including environmental issues. We requested that we have it commence this year, and we know it is still within the powers of His Excellency to grant that. Secondly, Right Honorable Prime Minister, there is an organization, an NGO called Likono, that has an initiative working with others. Actually, most of the exhibitors that are extracting from natural items are working with Likono. They have a request, Right Honorable Prime Minister, to work with the UA such that they are granted 10,000 hectares at the lower end, at the boundary of UA and the local people, to plant bamboo and then conserve the environment. We are certain that if we all embrace this, we shall protect the forest, we shall protect UA area, but bamboo has immense uses.
You know where a caterpillar is, it is a caterpillar. The last time you were here, you said Nandala is a very good man, and he should be protected. I hope today you will repeat it when I'm around. But before you repeat it, let me do it for myself. We love you people of Uganda, people of Sironko, but we're still saying you're giving us little. Please, I had somebody wanting our C5 chairman to cross today. For us, we don't cross like beans. We do services. We're asking you, if you have come here, this is your second time, within a row of 2 weeks or 3 weeks, please do something, a memorial. We want to thank God who made this occasion to be here today. And I want to say, tell Museveni that Nandala is still there, he is still capable, he will manage, and I'm telling him that when time comes, he must hand over to me, not anybody else, because I have the capacity. I have the capacity. Na mule baweza ano mwezi kugenda kusime kubira ko Museveni kuwa na mbozo bukuru mukubeka mukono. Kata ano manyefu batu be budadilinga bakusibulanga mukolo gwawele. Kelero maina mbozo nyo kuleterano kumulomba kusibule bule. Ngekulukulo ne. Wela abeni nanye.
Brother, engeri yokutasa obutonde. Kulwa ministry yange, Right Honorable Prime Minister, I want to welcome you and all the guests who have come for this national celebration for the World Environment Day 2024. Right Honorable Prime Minister, Uganda has been celebrating the World Environment Day since 1989 to raise awareness about the environment, and the environment, your Right Honorable, underpins all the human well-being. Mama Nabanja, environmental degradation and land degradation undermines all government programs on wealth creation, socio-economic development, which you passionately head in the government of the NRM led by His Excellency the President. In Mount Elgon region where we are, land degradation is having a devastating impact on all the local communities. The leaders have already alluded to that, and you, Mama Nabanja, you personally know, because you have been also all the time in this area. Between 1989 and 2023, the Mount Elgon region was estimated to have lost over 500 lives to landslides and flash floods, mainly due to cultivation on the steeps of the slopes. Cultivation on the steeps of the slopes weakens the soil which is there on, and when the heavy rains come, the landslides and flash floods is inevitable. And this, my appeal today, is that we are here to appeal people to stop cultivating on the slope. As a ministry, we are giving out bamboo seedlings to plant on the mountain hills. Government is making effort through Mama Nabanja to resettle others. She will talk more about that. So the bamboo promotion is on. We have other interventions of what to use. I had my uncle Nandala saying that people cannot stop using charcoal or wood because what are the alternatives? Government is already in high gear. As you are aware, Uganda is about to produce oil and gas. The gas is going to be part of those which is going to be an alternative source of energy for cooking. In my place in Kitgum, we have already started experimenting that. I want to jump and come here in Sorongo and also experiment so that when we are in full gear of the use of gas, we can all switch off from charcoal to clean energy. We shall work together with the scouts, as the honorable member alluded, and even sensitize our people more. We want also to let our people know it is clean business when you plant more coffee, not only to earn money from the coffee we are earning now, but what is awaiting you, we shall soon start earning from the carbon credit. That is something we need to sensitize our people about, and it will motivate you to plant more of coffee and other trees so that you earn both from the cash crop and the carbon credit. The national theme for the World Environment Day 2024 is Land Restoration for Climate Resilience, which is in line with international theme, which is Land Restoration, Desertification, and Drought Resilience. Right Honorable Prime Minister, the national celebration for World Environment Day 2024 was preceded by commemoration of the International Day for Biodiversity, which was held in Kapchorwa district under the theme of Land Restoration for Biodiversity Resilience.
A pledge kwa lila chitu cha bakulu for almost 35 years. But I can assure you, better late than never. We must thank His Excellency for fulfilling his pledge. My Prime Minister, Kolomba, Ibuombefu. The government, so far in Bugisabu region, according to my data, we have received 100 billion shillings in terms of PDM, which is a very big success to me. In previous memorandums of understanding, which have been presented to the president, to a tune of 300 kilometers. You have started the journey with 40 kilometers. I appreciate greatly. Now, with the addition of the 60 kilometers for low-cost stealing, that is another credit. So you still have a balance of about 200 kilometers to be covered in Bugisu. Either through low-cost scaling roads, stealing roads, but the issue of the university, it is not a bargaining issue, my Honorable Right Prime Minister. Bugisu among the regional districts of Uganda, of our constitution, we even contributed the money to the independence of this country. We need a university yesterday. And I can assure you, this time when His Excellency gives us this university, you will see what will happen around. Finally, let me take this opportunity to thank the Minister of Water and Environment. They are doing a good job, and especially on issues of wetlands. I am very happy with that. As an environmentalist, we should guard that one very seriously. Let all the swamps be gazetted, and we secure maps for those very useful resources. Lastly, I am carrying out Imbalu in August. I've invited His Excellency the President, and I've passed through him to invite His Excellency the President of Kenya. And so far, I've received 10 confirmation through my invitation of 10 kings from African region. So I'm going to host a very big audience in the Bugisu sub-region in August. I request the Right Prime Minister to ensure that the President honors that function, and you also, as my Right Honorable Prime Minister, kindly come and join us. And above all, the Minister in charge environment, because circumcision is one of the issues which concerns the environment. And I know when we are in circumcision, we are so destructive. We destroy a lot of your trees you have planted. So with those few remarks, I thank you. I thank the government once more. My regards to His Excellency, and I request the Right Prime Minister that let him avail me an opportunity of talking to him. Since I was inaugurated, I'm about to finish a year. He has been giving me an promise.
I greet you all and congratulate all Ugandans upon reaching the World Environmental Day 2024. I thank the people of Sironko District for hosting this year's celebrations. The World Environmental Day helps to raise public awareness on the importance of preserving the natural resources of our country. Uganda has been described as the pearl of Africa. However, allow me to inform you that the environment, however, if we allow the environment to be degraded, the much talked of beauty and potential wealth of the pearl of Africa will cease to exist. We are duty bound to preserve this pearl and even enhance its beauty, for instance, by intensifying tree planting rather than destroying or degrading it. The environment determines the status of life, and without it, there is no life. The NRM government has been at the forefront of promoting sustainable utilization and conservation of our environment. When the NRM government came to power in 1986, there were only 4 national parks, namely Kidepo Valley National Park, Maxon Falls National Park, Queen Elizabeth National Park, and Lake Mburu National Park. The NRM government presided over the gazetting of 6 forest reserves to national parks, namely Bwindi, Mugahinga, Mount Wenzori, Semuliki, Chibale, and Mount Elgon National Park. Whereas government has secured critical ecosystems by raising their conservation status to national parks, all the citizens should be mobilized to participate in the environmental conservation campaign in order to minimize degradation of the environment. Land degradation, mainly through destruction of forests and wetlands, is a trigger for natural disasters like landslides and mudslides. These have resulted in the strategic or in the tragic loss of lives and property. Government has embarked on the following to protect the environment and make our people more climate resilient. 1. Increasing the forest cover from 9.5% in 2015 to 13.3% today. Our target is to push the forest cover to at least 15% by the year 2026. Number 2, increasing the intact wetland cover from 8.9% in 2019 to now 9.3% of the land surface of Uganda. Our target is to raise this further to 15.6% by the year 2040 through wetland recovery and restoration. Number 3, developing Uganda's hydroelectric and solar energy in order to make electricity more reliable and affordable for Ugandans. The NRM government has a goal of reaching an electricity generation capacity of 52,481 megawatts by the year 2040, alongside an aim to attain 80% grid access rate. Over-dependency on biomass results in the destruction of forests. Government aims at spearheading the transition to other sources of energy to save trees. The commencement of oil drilling will enable the production of affordable cooking gas for our people. The learning institutions, such as primary schools and secondary schools, as well as tertiary institutions that depend on biomass, should plant their own woodlots to reduce the pressure on trees for firewood. Number 4, promoting e-mobility to reduce vehicle emissions and improve air quality. Number 5, eliminating the use of plastic packaging materials. Plastic materials kill livestock, clog rivers and lakes, block drainage channels, and impede water percolation into the soil. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, we need to protect our environment to ensure the durable productivity of our good land and to maintain reliable rain patterns. We must protect the rivers and the lakes from silting, as well as the wetlands, because they help us with transpiration that give 40% of our rain. Finally, as we join the rest of the world to celebrate World Environment Day 2024, every Ugandan should participate in tree growing to restore land for climate resilience. I thank you for God and my country. Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the President